Right, so what we're going to do today is steak with rocket, fried onions, and then goat's cheese. Then we've finished off with fig balsamic vinegar, but I've also got chestnut because we might try that one as well.
Okay, yeah.
So I did prepared earlier because everybody thinks everything's 20 minutes. No, it takes hours to prepare. So we'll put this on the stove with some seasonal fresh olive oil.
Yeah.
Right.
How much? Just a good glug on, okay?
Yeah, you just, so that'll start. Now, the steak, it's a chappie, he's done it for 31 days, hung it.
Okay.
And
Is that more expensive?
No, right. So this piece was only £4.74.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, and the tenderness of when we cut it, you'll see when it's all cooked. It's absolutely delicious. Now, how do you like your steak?
Medium, I would say.
Yeah, medium.
Do you like any blood in there?
Not
no,
too much
okay.
blood, yeah.
No too blood.
Yeah, I don't.
Right, medium, okay.
Yeah, medium's fine.
Well, mine, yeah. So, what I want Claire to do is Claire, you put the rocket on there. Emma, if you could chop those into squares for when we're ready to go.
Right.
I'm going to start on the steak. Now, I'll only put a little bit of oil in here.
What, like that? Or
Yeah, but no, chop it into quarters.
Oh, quarters.
Yeah, chop
And
it
this
into
is
quarters.
just your normal goat's cheese here as well.
Normal goat's. Well, no, I mean,
Or-
sometimes with the cheese,
Yeah.
the goat's cheese, is that the longer you leave it, the stronger it will be. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, we love goat's cheese, don't we?
Yeah.
So no,
Any
just
soft cheese, other cheeses work as well.
fetid works.
Okay.
Yeah, and also the camembert works.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Camembert would be really nice,
Camembert would
actually.
be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goat's cheese is quite a sort of, strong taste.
Yeah.
It's a required taste.
required
Yeah,
taste, that's the
but camembert would go as well. So, but we'll do that one the next
How
time.
much of this do you want chopped?
That's about it. That's enough.
Is that
Yeah,
enough?
yeah.
See, what I like about this, it's simple, isn't it? And it's quick. Like, so your onions are going, and then so what's next? Just
I'm going to let that just heat up a little bit,
great.
and then I'm
That's really
going
nice,
to.
actually. Wanna try some?
Yeah, let's go for it.
No,
Excellent.
I don't think that's too strong.
It's not actually. It's quite a mild flavour.
Well, that's
really
nice. Yeah. And then what we're going to do? No, that needs to be in the centre.
Okay.
So you're going to make it like a cordon bleu and fancy. Yeah, that's fine. Central. Normally it'd be a steak
Slight
plate.
shifting. Fine.
Normally it'd be a steak plate. So when the onions, what we want to do is to make them so that they're lightly brown.
Yeah.
We don't want
Okay.
them burned. Some people like them a little bit crispy. Not for this
So that's
dish.
quite a mild heat. Nothing too.
No, nothing too
When you're cooking
strong.
with this sort of olive oil, it gets hot quicker. Is that right, or is that something I've just made?
It's a
up?
myth. Hopefully this is going to be hot for it to go. Yes.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. Put that over there. So I think this is going to take about, I don't know, 7-8 minutes.
Okay.
We hope. So there's no blood in there.
Okay.
And we'll turn these up a bit.
And what are these potatoes here?
I did earlier. Now the way that you do these, it's a normal jacket potato, but I call this champ. It's the Irish champ way. But instead of using butter in there, I use olive oil. Fresh olive oil again. And there's all different types of, as I say, different varieties of olive oil. But I
Would
use,
it matter which one you'd use?
to
As long as
me,
it's fresh.
as long as it's
seasonal.
fresh and
But
see,
if it was
yeah.
peppery or mild, would it
No,
matter?
no, it doesn't. But
Okay.
it's. I normally put a sweet, medium sweet one in. I do.
Okay, yeah.
Piquel is a good
Piquel.
one, as long as it's fresh again,
Yeah.
right? So then I did it in the oven. Taken the insides out when it was cooked.
Right.
I cut it in half, and that. Then do chopped spring onions.
yeah.
Chop the spring onions up, mash it all in together,
Brilliant, yeah.
put it back into the skins, and then bake it for half an hour.
Okay.
That came out about 5 minutes ago.
Great.
So, right, we're going to turn these down because these aren't far from
Yeah.
finishing. So what I'll do is I'll take them.
I love the smell of fried onions.
Oh, fantastic. Really is great.
Yeah. So, you having a drink?
Well, yeah.
Well, you know, if you want us to, we
It's the
don't
girls'
mind.
night in. I think we should.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's my glass.
That's yours.
Thank you.
I like to steal. I was
Bad.
going to say, did you do anything to the steak before?
No.
No
On the-
seasoning or anything?
no
no?
Again, this is where I might have got this wrong, but I sort of always thought you season and you bash it around. You don't do any of this.
No, why?
Okay.
You've got
I
a
always thought you
perfectly...
tenderised it, but
No,
obviously
when
not.
you... No, the older the steak, the hung,
Okay.
then the tastier and
More tender
tender
Excellent.
it is. And I've got a steak knife and fork here that we're going to use.
Okay.
Right, wait a minute.
I mean,
No.
this is local steak then. This is what.
This is bought from a gentleman I only met a few weeks ago, so this is the first time I've bought this one.
Right.
And I've got the
We'll
little
let you know
sticker here.
later if
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah, we will. So it's from Stoke Bottom Farm.
Okay.
This one, as I say, is 31 days hung. Normally he does a 28-day hung, but he told me how old this was, because he knew what I was going to do it for.
Yeah.
His name is Pete Mark, and as I say, this is the sirloin. We found, me and Mike, we found that the younger the meat, the tougher it is, and people bash it and do all this thing.
Right, okay.
You don't need to with this.
It's not
And-
horse meat, is it? It's just
No, no, it's not horse meat. Definitely
Just
not.
checking.
No. Definitely not horse meat. Yeah.
Only
No,
Two others.
no.
Yes.
We don't do
Yeah.
horse.
No.
Yeah.
No, let's not advertise.
So, right, let's just get this knife, just to. It'd be good if there was smell-o-vision, but they've always said that. Yeah. So, right, I'll put the onions back on.
Yeah.
So what I'll go then is I'll put the steak on top of this,
Yeah.
then I'll put the onions on top of that, and then this I'll flash fry and just
right,
throw on
okay.
top.
And
Then
then do you put the spray on afterwards?
always only ever use the balsamic vinegar after. Always. Never
You
ever.
never cook with that on
No.
as a marinade. It doesn't work.
No, because the condiments, they are.
Right.
And
You always
it-
add them after.
all balsamic is a condiment. It's
Yeah.
like salt and pepper.
Right.
So, and I mean, when you've cooked like chili con carne, something like that, or you put a bit of balsamic vinegar in, then you don't put it in while you're cooking. It's when it's finished cooking.
Okay.
It is. So,
What flavour balsamic would you use for chili con carne?
raspberry.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's lemon balsamic I would use with chicken, turkey, fish, all fish dishes. And also, don't forget, they are for salads, but they're not just for salads.
Yeah,
There's other
that's
things.
great.
So rather than using mayonnaise and salad
which is
cream.
all high calorie, which we don't
Yeah,
want.
no, we don't want that. No. And also, when you're looking for a balsamic vinegar, you only ever buy it in a clear bottle.
Yeah.
Check your ingredients. Your first ingredient should be cooked grape must.
Yeah.
So the
Rather
first,
than-
first ingredient is cooked grape must.
Okay.
The second ingredient is wine vinegar, and then it's natural sulfites.
Okay, yeah.
The,
The thing is, I can't go back to anything else now that I've tried these.
Yeah?
Purely because everything else tastes vinegary.
Yeah.
And when you've got a good balsamic, it doesn't have that specific
That's
taste.
right,
And that's
yeah.
like the main difference for me.
yeah, because what you're normally buying is wine vinegar.
Right,
That's
yeah,
why you've got the
exactly. That's the
acidity.
vinegar.
Yeah.
It's wine vinegar first. In any bottle you find, whether it's in a clear or dark bottle,
right.
then your first ingredient will be wine vinegar.
Of course.
And that's not traditional balsamic. Your second ingredient will be concentrated cooked grape must.
Right.
So
Okay.
we're not far from this. Right, we're ready.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is,
So how you know that's medium? You're just pushing on the meat.
what I'm doing is using this, but when I'm cutting that, and if I see any blood in there, and there's nothing coming out of there, there's no red, so I know it's done. So what I'm going to do is, right,
Wow.
that sits on there.
Great.
Okay. Then put the fried onions on top. You don't have to do it with fried onions.
No.
But then in this one I'm going to just flash fry
Yeah.
in the
And you've got the
juices.
flavouring as well in there.
Yeah,
haven't you?
yeah, 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 yeah. And it's just a quick.
It's like the simplest meal ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyone can do it.
Exactly.
But you see, if you buy the cheapest meat, you know, then you're not going to get. There we go.
Oh wow.
Then what we do.
Amazing, isn't it? Oh.
Then what we'll do is we'll play, because this is the fig one.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we'll get another knife and fork for. Well, we'll get another knife and fork out.
Yeah.
Right. So we can all taste. So that's yours.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
yours.
Brilliant.
And this is mine. These are handmade, by the
I
way.
was going to say they are
Yeah, they're olive wood.
beautiful.
Wow.
Knives
Yeah.
and forks.
Right.
You could say
So
such a-
what I'm going to do, this half of it, I'm going to use the fig.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right,
and
okay,
spray
yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
Because it'd be interesting to try the chestnut, because the chestnut one is done in chestnut barrels. Okay, so let's all have a try of this. Now you need to have a little bit of everything with it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, oh, they're brilliant knives. So let's take that. Oh wow,
Now is that going through tenderly?
very, very tender. Yeah, easily.
Okay.
Okay. This is great. It's like when you see them on TV doing it. I have to say it's nice, but I will not like
No,
it.
if you don't like it, you say.
Okay.
So you've got a little bit of
Wow.
the.
That is wonderful, isn't it? And I would be honest.
That is delicious.
It gives it just another dimension. The
Mm.
balsamic that really works.
Can't believe that it works with like onion, goat's cheese, steak, and rocket.
But then what you could do is put the jacket potatoes to the side to have it with the potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could.
And then
But-
would you spray the potatoes with?
No, what I would do with the potatoes,
I'd put it with some.
I'd
oil,
put some
yeah.
olive oil, because I make this with olive oil. I don't put butter
Okay.
in, so I'd use that and I'd put the
Wow.
olive oil. But let's taste the chestnut one and see if that. And I'm going to put that this
On that
side and see if it tastes any. Just a
And it's
piece of
amazing
it.
if you want to sort of really impress. You're doing a dinner party. I mean, what a neat, like a simple way to really.
And the thing is, you're not in the kitchen for that long and
Exactly,
prepping
that's
in
what
and.
I'm thinking. And you can have a drink whilst you're doing it because
Yeah.
it's so easy.
Yeah.
You can't get that wrong, can
Exactly.
you?
No.
Wow.
So this is the
Okay.
chestnut. Okay.
Let's have a look.
But how tender is that meat? It's not cooked for that long because it's the
That was.
age of it.
I think I prefer it with the chestnut.
Do you?
I don't know why.
It's choice,
It's just personal. I mean, it's fantastic with both.
but it's
Which
choice.
I prefer the fig actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's less subtle to me,
The
but
chestnut.
just
Yeah.
not as strong.
I like both.
They're both very good.
Yeah, it could be either or really. Wow.
Lovely.
Cheers.
Where's my
Very,
glass
very
gone?
nice.
There's your glass.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
You're
Cheers.
welcome.
It was wonderful.
Cheers.
Lovely.